where the big highlight will be. Thiruvananthapuram, Shashi Tharoor versus Rajeev Chandrasekhar. But here, actor Prakash Raj came in support of the Congress party and against Union Minister and the BJP candidate Rajeev Chandrasekhar. Prakash Raj launched scathing attacks at the BJP's candidate, and this is with regard to specifically saying that he's been lying, that he's not really speaking at this moment, and claiming that Rajeev Chandrasekhar, who belongs from Karnataka, cannot even stand for his own people and demand drought relief funds. He even pointed out at Chandrasekhar's affidavit and claimed that he paid just over 600 rupees as taxes in 2022, which was a joke, as he is poorer than him. He's dared Rajeev Chandrasekhar to sit right next to him and answer questions. Thiruvananthapuram's BJP candidate, meanwhile, immediately hit out at the Congress party, saying he does not need a certificate from anyone about his work. His DNA is to solve people's problem, unlike Tharoor, who only pens books. Saffron Party questioned Prakash Raj's credibility, reminding that ED has questioned him in a fake Ponzi scam.
He's coming here and claiming that he's a leader. And in Karnataka today, we are searching them. And I was looking through his affidavit. I'm very happy to know, or I don't know if I have to be sad to know, it's a joke. He is poorer than me. How can he be poorer than me? I don't understand. He says 22, this thing he has paid around 606 rupees. I paid 2.5 crores as taxes, I say. And I want to ask you people, do you believe that he is poorer than me?
But today, the same Congress party has invited him to spread more lies about Mr. Rajeev Chandrasekhar in this Thiruvananthapuram constituency. People should recall that very recently the ED had questioned Mr. Prakash Raj in a 100 crore fake Ponzi scam involving a Tiruchi jewelry company. So, Mr. Prakash Raj has no credibility, he lacks credibility, and he's been called here to act as an artist to lie.
I have come to request the people of Kerala, don't let us down. Because you have always been an inspiration. You are the ones with high literary rate. You are the ones where there are boards outside shops, don't talk politics. That much of political awareness are with you, that how are you letting this virus inside?
When Chandrayaan-3 happened, it was a very proud moment for all the 140 crore Bharatiyas of our country, because India became the first country to land on the south pole of the moon. At the same time, nobody ever, especially from Kerala, will forget the most offensive and demeaning cartoon which Mr. Prakash Raj put out, insulting the dignity of 3.5 crore Malayalis. It was a very, very offensive thing he did.
I don't want any certificates from a person who has not done any work for 15 years. If he thinks being an MP means doing no work, that is his interpretation of his job. My interpretation of being an MP, being a responsible MP, being a responsive MP, being an empathetic MP is when I see some problems, I try and solve it. I do not leave the problem till I solve it. He believes in writing letters when he sees a problem. That is okay. That is a difference in our perspective. This is my DNA is solving problems, solving people's problems. His DNA is to write letters and books about people's problems.
So clearly tempers are heating up in Kerala. I want to now bring in India Today's Shibimol KG from Thiruvananthapuram, tracking all the latest. Shibimol, as you're on the ground trying to understand what the sentiment and this fighting has been, why and do you think Prakash Raj's attacks could actually make a difference? Because he has come out all guns blazing. There's not just a neta, but an outside support for Congress candidate.
Pooja, that's something we'll have to wait and see whether, his support to Shashi Tharoor will have an actual impact on ground. But yes, it's a very, very tight contest that's taking place in Thiruvananthapuram. Probably in the last 15 years of Shashi Tharoor's candidature, Shashi Tharoor's Lok Sabha career, this could probably be the most toughest fight that he is fighting in Thiruvananthapuram, because naturally, when you are an MP for 15 years, there is definitely the anti-incumbency factor. There is a strong candidate like Rajeev Chandrasekhar fielded right opposite to you. There are same crowd that you're appealing to, because there's a neutral crowd, there's an IT crowd in Thiruvananthapuram, which both Rajeev Chandrasekhar and Shashi Tharoor are addressing to. So which way these votes are going to swing is something that we'll have to curiously watch. once the results are out. In fact, Prakash Raj is somebody who's really liked in Kerala because of his Tamil films, and his Malayalam films also. He's acted in a few Malayalam films, which is with some iconic characters also. So, but again, whether that will have an impact on ground is something that we'll have to see. Plus, he also stresses on one point. He accused Rajeev Chandrasekhar of filing a false affidavit, saying that he has just paid 680 rupees as tax when I pay 2.5 crore as tax. How is it possible? Plus, he goes on to say that the left should not have fielded a candidate in Thiruvananthapuram against Dr. Tharoor, because the left's candidate this time, unlike the past, is a strong one who can consolidate certain.
That means and then that means it becomes a three-way battle, and that could cut votes. So who will it benefit, and eventually whose statements, with Prakash Raj saying, will it really help the Congress Party's candidate Shashi Tharoor, or perhaps it won't make much a difference, and Rajeev Chandrasekhar could spring a surprise.